Hey y'all, it's Vicky, and welcome to another video. This is Thursday, July 23rd, 2026. It is 7:59, and it is 75 degrees, and it is misting rain. We've been having this rain all night, which is good. That's a good thing. Not complaining at all. All right, yesterday I tried to film this video with the Allure beauty box. There's not really anything exciting in it, but I just thought I'd share it anyway. Of course, I didn't go into the details about Allure, and I just feel like that's unprofessional, but I'm going to try to do it again today. So we're going to open July's box from Allure Beauty Box subscription. This is a monthly subscription that offers high-end products, beauty products, hair products, and they have a couple of, you know what a subscription box is with beauty products. That's what it is. It is, I believe it is $27 now, and then you have to pay tax. Now, they also offer, Allure was a magazine, and I still think it's a magazine. It's just hard. You have to subscribe. It only comes out like 3 or 4 times a year. I do get one, but I couldn't tell you when the last time I got one. It's part of the program, the subscription I have. So I'm going to reach back here and get it and just show you what's in here. Of course, this is what it looks like. And, of course, I know that's probably backwards because I have it on mirror. Like I said, there's not anything major in here. There's a couple of things in here I need to try before I really give you a review. This is kind of, I know that there's over $100 worth of products in here for that price, but I couldn't tell you exactly. And I don't know that, well, I do have the little thing here that tells you about it. Of course, they have the Reader's Choice box. You can get it. If you're a subscriber to their monthly beauty box, you can get it for $55. If not, I think you can get it for $85, if I saw that right. But that's what would be in that box, which is a lot for the money. You've got several things in there that, I think is definitely worth it if you wanted to spend the money. The First Aid Beauty products, the YSL lipstick, there's a Sol de Janeiro there. Wow. Cover up for your roots or your hair. So it's definitely, there's a Essie nail polish there. So it's a good deal if you're interested. And of course, this is one you can cancel at any time. I believe you can also pause it. Now, I have not paused this one, but I do pause the Ipsy box quite often. Okay, now, and I have gotten some things in this box that I really enjoy. Some months will not be that fabulous. This month, I'm still on the fence. All right. First thing we have is a sponge. It's a makeup sponge from GLOAT, which I'm not familiar with. It does feel similar to a beauty blender type sponge. It's latex free, cruelty free. And 1% of the profits go to mental health initiatives, which is nice. You can use, if you wanted to purchase this, you could use Allure 20 and get 20% off. I'm not sure off the top of my head how much this cost. I could probably tell you if I looked in the book. The theme of this one is sweaty season. Okay, this sponge is $12, so it's not as much as a beauty blender, but it is more than a Real Techniques. Now, I use the Stands Out sponge, which is totally different from any of these. I love the Stands Out sponge. Y'all know I've talked about it many times. I do like a good beauty blender, especially when you are hot and you can wet this and just kind of go over your face. One like this. I do love them. I'm not a finger person with foundation. I'm not a brush person. I'm a sponge person. And it's all has to do with the way my pores are and my lines, I feel it's better to dot with a sponge and try to thin it out a little bit, and I feel like my skin looks more airbrushed that way. It's just a preference. You know, you have to decide. You have to play. I mean, I had to play around for a long time. I will admit that right when the Beauty Blender came out, I was having a lot of trouble getting foundation to look right on my skin. Of course, I know a lot of it was I wasn't using the right skincare. My skin was going through a spell that was changing, or my skin was going through a spell and I wasn't using the right skincare. So I had to, and I'm a foundation girl. I am. Now, I don't wear as much as I did 10 years ago. So I have lightened up over the years, but I'm still going to wear it most days. Today I am wearing the stick foundation from LWYA, I think is what it is. That's from QVC. Okay, now, so we're going to go on to the next thing, which it says Makeup by Mario, SoftSculpt Bronzing or Shaping Serum in light, medium, medium, or dark. I have light medium. Now, I did show this yesterday. I said that I felt it was too thick. I'm going to shake it really good. I feel like I would have to thin it out for me. And I wish they would have sent me light, but what can I do? See, that's barely, you can see it. See here, I'm thinning it out. And I probably would just take my fingers now and just dot it on what I got left. But that's what it looks like on me. I mean, it's pretty. But yesterday I got way too much. Way too much. So, like I say, I'm on the fence for this. But it's by Makeup by Mario, and this is $36. Okay, the next thing is this Night Repair Concentrate from Earth Harbor called Obscura. This is plant-based, proven active, sensitive skin, carbon neutral, ocean friendly, ethical sourced, and of course it is woman owned. And if that's important to you, some people, you know, want to support female owned businesses, and I'm good with that. I like to support them too, but if a product's good, I don't care who owns it. I guess that's what it gets down to. Now this comes in a dark bottle. Let's look at some ingredients. Black cumin and seaweed, bacachul, retinol alternative, and revived skin. Now I gave a speech yesterday, and I'm going to go ahead and say it again. Your skin has to turn over the bacachul to turn it into a retinol alternative. For me, I don't believe it is. I think it's a good ingredient, but I do think as you age, it takes longer for you to turn over retinol alternatives, and it may just never do it. That's my opinion. I am no scientist. I'm no chemist. I'm no esthetician. It's just my experience with this ingredient, and I have, ever since it came out, I've tried to use it because I am one of those who can be sensitive to retin-A if I blot it on too much. I'm one of those that has to wait at least 30 minutes before applying it after cleansing my face or my last product that I use. My skin has to be completely dry or it will get irritated. Now, over the years, I've made my skin stronger. I can handle now, you know, the 1% of retin-A, but I couldn't use it every night. That's using it one time a week. And in the summer, I admit I take a break. So this is a black oil. I don't know how well you can see that, you know, with that bronzer on. But I'm picking up a scent of black seed oil or black cumin. And some people don't like that scent. I'm used to it. Don't bother me. I know it fades away. And I am a fan of black seed oil. Now, I have taken it by mouth. I'm not encouraging you to do that. Like I said, you do you and I do me. But some people do take it by mouth. I am not one of those that does that anymore. I didn't see anything major from it, but I do think it is great for your skin. I also think it can be used as calming. You know, some people swear it's pain relieving. I'm not going to say that because, like I said, I'm not a doctor and I'm no health professional. If you want to try it for pain relief, I say go for it. It's not going to hurt you. And if anything, it will condition your skin. All right. Now, this hair product is called Biotec Blowout. This is a leave-in restorative hair mask. And I forgot to tell you how much the Earth Harbor serum was. See, I'm not even good at this. $38 for 30 milliliters. That's a good price, I think. And this also has linoleic acid, which is also in castor seed oil. So I think this oil is good. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's good. All right, now this Biotec, you apply. It says apply to roots, to ends. I never apply leave-in conditioner to my roots because I tend to get oily. I'll apply them kind of like from here down is where I apply leave-in. Now the leave-in I've been using is, I think, from Lancer. I kind of alternate. I got Lancer, I got Redken, I got the, I don't remember the name of it, sorry. But anyway, I have several that I alternate. So I'll try this one and see what I think, if I remember when I wash my hair. All right, now we got these stretchy things here for your hair. Here's a larger one and the smaller one. So that's for your hair. And then we got a pimple pad, which they send a lot. The Mighty Patch for pimples. And then we got a coupon for $200 off of Factor meals. You know, I have never tried any of these meals because I find them expensive. And honestly, I never see anything that I want to try. I'm not a fancy girl. When it comes to food, I want simple things. And I'll spice them up. I'll spice it up a little bit with spices. But I don't want anything gourmet or fancy. I don't eat salmon. And of course, a lot of them come with carbs. And, you know, I try to stay away from carbs. Except for when I'm, you know, having a treat. Which, when I say a treat, I mean a treat is a potato. Or a French fry. I no longer have candy bars or anything like that. I've sworn off of them after Easter. Have not had any, and I don't plan on having any at all. No cookies or anything like that. No cakes. I've sworn off of those. Have I lost a bunch of weight doing that? The answer is no. I've lost maybe 5 pounds. And I mean, I had kind of lost 7. But then I put back on 2. So I'm staying now at 5 pounds down. So that's all I can say about that. I have cut my calories tremendously, but for whatever reason, when I say tremendously, I cut them not quite 1,000. Because, you know, I did the diary where I was putting down everything I was eating every day. But I try to stay under 1,600 calories a day. But now there are days I'll go over that if we go out to eat. Something like that. I'll go over it, I'm sure. Probably having 2,000. I shouldn't have 2,000 calories a day. I'm not sure anybody should. Unless you're, you know, a runner, bodybuilder, really into fitness, and I'm not. I do some yoga exercises. I am walking the steps more here at work. But as far as doing anything consistently for 30 minutes, no, I'm not doing it. I'm just trying to get more. I'm trying to move it more, that's all. I'm trying to move it more. All right. I know y'all think I really think sometimes that some people think I'm really, because I don't have the most eloquent English and the most, outlandish, or I don't use the big words, that I'm this, I don't want to say dummy, but that I'm uneducated. Well, I guess I am uneducated. I don't have a college degree and all that stuff. I'm not a mathematician. I'm just me. That's all I can say. I'm just me. I'm not going to apologize for it. Just the way I am. I'm 66 years old and I'm not changing now. Maybe I should, but I'm not. All right, y'all. I'm going to work and I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I'm not trying to put myself down. I'm just being real. And I will talk to y'all later. Leave me a comment. Click the like. All that good stuff. All the YouTube junk that they want you to do. It does help the algorithm. It does help me to be seen more. So I appreciate all of you, though, for just being here. So if you stayed this long, leave me a tube of lipstick, even though I didn't get one. But I do have on a new one from the brand I talked to you about last week. We'll go over this real quick the Laka. This is City Pink. Yes, 904 City Pink. That's what I've got on today. I'll talk about this more in longer videos. I don't want to make this one any longer. I don't want to make this one any longer. So thank you again. Talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.